school's officially over. We're just gonna keep making these videos, like one a week. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. So, we're gonna do a project that I was wanting to do, and Gia and I have been in the studio for a little while now, and we realized, yeah, this project takes a hot minute, so it's perfect for a project to do in 1 week or more than a few days. And what it does is it's about cutting similar shapes and putting them together. The shapes don't necessarily have to be symmetrical, and they can be cut either by folding your paper or, and then cutting. You want to cut this and fold. Folding your paper and cutting some shapes out. You want to do like squares or triangles or what?
Triangles.
Okay. Folding your paper, cutting it out like this. So I'll take this out.
It's a diamond.
Here's a little diamond. So you could do repetitive diamond shapes. You could also use one of these punches. This is a Fiskars punch. It's really amazing. And you can take whatever paper that you have, and all you do is you just slide it in the punch, and it punches a hole out of it. So you can just go along the paper and punch out circles. They're all kept for you down in the bottom of this. So you just open this bottom thing and you have these exact circles. So what we're doing is we're gonna create almost a way of connecting these pieces. We made a big pile of circle cutouts.
From magazines and origami paper.
Yeah, magazines and origami paper. So to put this hole that we want in it, we're actually, do you have one of these? Oh, there's yours.
Yeah.
Great. We're gonna use a push pin and do this kind of pointing down, not into your finger like I did earlier. Push down, get this point like on here, and then you can kind of slide the paper down the point. Got it, Gia? Carefully slide it down the point. Makes a bigger hole. Because we're connecting everything with these paper clips. Like what? Yes, we are. We're connecting it.
These are mini paper clips, but if you only have the big ones, those work too.
And depending on what you want to design, that's how many holes you punch into it. So I'll show you. For the most part, we're putting 4 in each piece. So there's, I've got the 2, this one this side, that one there, and then I'm going to do a north-south. There's north, and here's a south. So it's just tiny little holes. Now, if you have a hole punch, you can also use that. There's not a right and wrong. The tricky thing with a hole punch, though, is if your paper is small, you might only get like 2 punches out of it, max. Can we get 4? I don't think we can get 4.
No,
too small. It's too much. So a hole punch is kind of tricky. Now, if you have a bunch of random cut pieces like this, I just cut the same piece. It's not a symmetrical diamond, but I cut a number of them. Those could be hole punched easily because they're larger. You want to hole punch those?
Yeah.
So, as you do these, first you cut a whole bunch of these. Lose your mind, cut a whole bunch of these. Then you punch them with this thing, with this push pin. North, south, east, west. And you're going to do that on as many as you can. That's when you then you can start to link it together. These are just random pieces, and I link them together with the paper clips. So the stuff you need: paper, a hole punch or some scissors, paper clips, push pin, and/or
hole punch.
The hole punch, and that's it. That's all you need to kind of make these. I'll show you what I did with these smaller ones. I just started to link them together. And in the original project, it showed kind of making a curtain where it's just looks almost like a beaded curtain effect of all these shapes. And then I thought, well, what about a necklace? I think I'd wear a necklace more. Might be more fun. So that's what I'm going to continue to make. Gia started hole punching these kind of unusual shapes, And then she put those together. You want to show what you did?
I turned them into this garden snake.
Yeah, look at that. A garden snake. So
I used my paint pens to color the stripes and scales, and then I just cut the little tongue and mouth.
and I mean, this could be something kind of interesting as well. Look, let's see if we can we drape it? I think we can.
Yeah.
What do you think? So you could almost put it on your body, wear it. So let me show you the trick. When you're threading these, you want to talk about that, Gia? We'll leave your snake
Yeah.
on you. Connect some of these and we'll show them the trick. So when you have this paper clip, the tricky thing is usually it's kind of like pinched together. I think it's easier to thread it if you kind of open the paper clip. I've kind of bent it open so I can poke it through this tiny hole, especially on these. The hole is itty bitty. Poke it through there, and then I'm able to then thread the next one on there because it's open. It's not what do you call it? A tight fit. So I'm going to thread this one on there when this one's giving me fits. Is it going to go? No, I've just destroyed this one. Get rid of it. That's the other reason why you need to punch a lot of them, because you can destroy them if you're like not patient and or trying to make a film. So how's it going, G? It's super easy, right? To thread
Yeah.
the ones with the hole punch, super easy. These take a little more patience. I kind of wiggled it on there. Take some patience, and then you can close the clip. Okay? So that kind of shows you that process, just to tighten it up. And then same deal. To thread the next one, I'm gonna hook this on, bending it in there, keeping it open. So I've got that. That's easy. I'm gonna open it just a little bit more for this side. There we go. So I can then thread on the next one. The hardest one is this narrow, skinny one, this little side. I think it's the trickier side to get on. Just takes a hot minute, but it also just takes some patience. Just take your time. Don't rush it. It's not going anywhere, but if you can be patient, it's worth it. Wow, so you connected that in a flash.
Yeah, these bigger holes are definitely a lot easier to connect.
But also the bigger hole needs a larger cut piece of paper. So if you're using a punch, you need a larger size punch. So let's see how this is coming along. Gee, how's your snake? Your snake's pretty good, right?
Tail fell off.
Uh-oh, his tail fell off. You can rehook that.
Yeah.
You know how to do that.
Nice thing
Rehook.
about these is that they're reusable, so you can just stick them in a bag.
That's
and then
right.
save them for later.
You can. So you could cut a bunch of these, do your project, and then you've got some ready to go for the next time you feel like using it. So yeah, there's that whole aspect of it as well. So this is kind of coming along. Wait, let me get it on the front side. I think that's looking pretty cute, isn't it? Could I wear that? Oh, I could almost connect it. Pretty cute. So we hope you have fun with these.
Oh, but what I forgot to mention is
Yes.
for the end and the head of the snake, I only did one punch.
Oh, nice. Oh, yes. Let's show it. Let's show that. Whoops, we've got two different connections, but that's all right. She just did one hole for the head, kind of cut out for the tongue, and then one hole for the tail. So remember, you don't have to punch 4 holes. You could punch as many as you need. So remember that as well. That's a very good point. Should we reconnect this?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Got it? You want to do it on this side?
Oh yeah.
Up there? Got it? Take your time.
There we go.
Yeah, and like kind of squeeze it.
Mhm.
There we go. Perfect. So, hope you have fun with this. Oopsies. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.